Most people don't fail because they're untalented. They fail because they stop too soon. You're 19 years old, sitting in a small room with a laptop, a cheap microphone, and a dream that feels way bigger than your bank account. The internet keeps telling you that success is one video away. So you upload your first video. You refresh the analytics every 5 minutes. 3 views. One of them is you. The second video gets 5 views. The third gets 2. Your excitement starts turning into confusion. You thought hard work would be rewarded immediately, but the algorithm doesn't care how badly you want it. A month passes. Some people who started with you disappear. One says YouTube is saturated. Another says faceless content is dead. Another decides to wait for the right time. You notice a pattern. Everyone has a reason, but none of them are posting anymore. You almost join them.
One night, you stare at your dashboard and wonder if you're wasting your life. Your friends are outside having fun. Your phone is full of distractions, and your videos are still getting almost no traction. Then you remember something that changes everything. Consistency is not a strategy for people who are already winning. It's a survival strategy for people who haven't won yet. The next morning, you upload again. Not because you feel motivated, because you made a promise to yourself. Day 31. Upload. Day 32.
Upload. Day 33. Upload. Some days you're inspired. Most days you're tired. You learn that discipline is simply doing the work after the emotion disappears. Weeks turn into months. The numbers still look small, but something invisible is happening. Your editing gets cleaner. Your hooks become sharper. Your storytelling improves. Your thumbnails stop looking amateur. The audience may not notice the change immediately, but you do. Then comes the hardest part of the journey, the quiet season. No viral video, no brand deals, no sudden breakthrough, just repetition. This is where almost everyone quits, because repetition is boring, and boring doesn't feel like success. One evening, an old creator friend messages you. "Bro, I'm done with YouTube. It takes too long." You look at the message for a while. 6 months ago, he was more talented than you. Better voice, better graphics, better camera. But talent without consistency is like a car without fuel. It looks impressive, but it doesn't move. You keep posting. Video 100, video 120, video 150.
People start asking how you stay motivated. You tell them the truth. You don't rely on motivation anymore. You rely on systems, a posting schedule, a content workflow, a rule that says publish first, judge later. Then, on an ordinary Tuesday, something unexpected happens. A video starts climbing. 100 views, 1,000 views, 10,000 views. Your phone begins vibrating nonstop. Subscribers start pouring in. People call it an overnight success. You laugh, because they didn't see the 149 videos that came before it. They didn't see the nights you wanted to quit. They didn't see the drafts you deleted. They only saw the result. That's the illusion of success. The world celebrates the breakthrough. It ignores the consistency that created it. A few weeks later, another video performs well. Then another. Now the same people who disappeared are asking for advice. How did you grow so fast?
Fast. You realize the answer is surprisingly simple. You stayed. That's it. You stayed when the views were low. You stayed when nobody cared. You stayed when comparison was destroying your confidence. You stayed long enough for improvement to compound. Most people underestimate what happens when effort compounds over time. One video teaches you a skill. 100 videos turn that skill into an advantage. 1 year of consistency can outperform 5 years of inconsistent talent. Think about investing. If someone invests a small amount every month, it looks insignificant at first. But compound growth
eventually becomes impossible to ignore. Consistency works the same way. Each day feels meaningless. Each month feels uncertain. But each year can change your life. You open your analytics again. This time, the graph is different. Not a straight line, a staircase. Small steps, plateaus, then sudden jumps. That's what real progress looks like. Not constant growth, persistent growth. You lean back in your chair and think about everyone who quit. Some were smarter. Some were more creative. Some had better equipment. But they made one decision that you didn't. They stopped. And in the end,
The difference between you and them wasn't luck. It wasn't talent. It wasn't timing. It was the willingness to keep showing up after the excitement was gone. Because success rarely belongs to the person who starts first. It usually belongs to the person who refuses to leave. POV. You stay consistent while others quit. And one day, the thing that once looked impossible becomes the thing you're living every single day.